Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Agnanatimirandhasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. Welcome back to Purushottama Yoga series. Today we will discuss the 18th sloka of the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In the 16th shloka, Krishna spoke about two kinds of living entities. One is Kshara, second is Akshara, the fallible and infallible living entities. In the 17th shloka, Krishna declared that Paramatma or Purushottama is above or beyond these two categories of living beings. But who is that Supreme Lord? Who is that Paramatma? Who is that Purushottama? Krishna declares in the 18th shloka that it is me. I am that Paramatma. Because some people may think that, oh, Krishna said that some Supreme Lord is there, Purushottama is there, Supreme Person. He is beyond the Kshara and Akshara living entities. Is he different from Krishna? Some people may have that question. So Krishna clarified by saying in the first person that I am that Purushottama, I am that Paramatma. That's the subject matter of today's shloka. Let's recite 18th shloka. Yasmatksharamatitoham aksharaadapi chottamah atosmi loke vede cha prathitah purushottamah. यस्मात्क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः यस्मात् क्षरम atitoham. Aham means I. Krishna is speaking in first person now. In the previous shloka, Krishna said Paramatma or Purushottama is beyond the Kshara and Akshara living entities. But here Krishna says I. It is me. So, Yasmat Ksharam Atitoham. Kshara means the fallible living entity who is there in the material world. Atita means I am beyond. I surpass them or I am greater than them. So I am beyond the Kshara living entities. I am beyond all the conditioned souls in the material world. Then what about Akshara? What about the liberated souls living in the spiritual world? Krishna said, them also. Aksharadapi. I am not only beyond the Akshara living entities, I am beyond the Akshara living entities as well. I am beyond both fallible and infallible beings in the material and spiritual worlds. Therefore, apicha uttamaha. Therefore, I am considered uttama, the greatest or the best or the supreme person. Right? So, who acknowledges this? Who acknowledges the supremacy of Krishna? Who acknowledges the superiority of Krishna over the liberated and conditioned souls? Krishna is not only beyond the conditioned souls, it's obvious. And Krishna is above the spiritually elevated, liberated souls also. Krishna is greater than all the residents of spiritual world also. Because Krishna is the source of all of them. Atosmi loke vedicha. Who acknowledges this? Loke. In all the worlds, it is acknowledged that Krishna is Supreme Person. Vedecha. All the Vedas also are repeatedly declaring that Krishna is the Supreme Person. Prathitaha Purushottamaha. In the both in the world and in all the Vedas, Prathitaha. I am celebrated as Purushottama, the Supreme Person. I hope the meaning is clear. In short, Krishna is saying what he already said in the previous shloka. In the previous shloka, Krishna said, Purushottama or Paramatma is beyond Kshara and Akshara living entities. In this shloka, Krishna is declaring that Purushottama is me, that Paramatma is me. Now, there subtly, there's a like upgradation or hierarchy in the previous shloka and this shloka. Although essentially both are same, still Krishna is the Purushottama, the supreme person, and Paramatma is an expansion. So Krishna takes the form of Paramatma and he enters into the living beings' hearts. He enters the hearts of all living entities. He enters into all the planets, all the universes, and he maintains them, he runs them, he sustains them, he nourishes them. So Krishna is the Supreme Lord, his Purushottama is Bhagavan, and his expansion is Paramatma. And that expansion Paramatma is described in the previous shloka. He's also Purushottama, of course. He's a replica of, or he's a manifestation of the Supreme Lord Bhagavan. Uh, and in this shloka, Krishna clearly says that in first person he says that I am that Supreme Person. I hope the meaning is clear. In all the lokas, in all the Vedas, Krishna is celebrated as Purushottama. That is the title of this beautiful chapter, Purushottama. Mm. Now let's go a little deep into the meaning of this shloka. Uh, Krishna declares that I am Purushottama, the Supreme Person, and now, as far as the equality or the similarity between the living entities and Krishna is concerned, yes, we are similar to Krishna. He is spiritual, we are spiritual. He is eternal, we are eternal. Mm. But there is a difference. The difference is that we are like drops of water in an ocean, and Krishna is like that ocean itself, right? So, definitely, a drop of ocean is not equal to the ocean. Little piece of gold is not equal to a big gold mine. A tiny spark of fire is not exactly equal to blazing fire. Although qualitatively, the ocean and the drop of water have similar quality, right? They are qualitatively equal to each other. The chemical composition is same. Similarly, the quality of gold in a mine and a small little piece or an ornament, it's same. And similarly, a tiny spark also emanates heat and light, and a blazing fire also emanates heat and light. So qualitatively there is a similarity, but quantitatively we are different from the Lord. We are like tiny drops, he's like a great ocean. He is spiritual, we are spiritual. He is eternal, we are eternal. But there is a difference in the quantity, difference in the power. Now, let's see a beautiful example that describes our relationship with the Supreme Lord. Sun rays come from the sun, all of us know. So, sun is the source of the sunshine. Sun rays cannot exist without the sun. Yet, the sunshine or sun rays is as permanent as the sun. If sun exists, parallel sun rays also exist. There is no doubt in this. But sun rays came from the sun, but sun and sun rays exist simultaneously, yet sun rays are originating from the sun. Similarly, compare the sun with Krishna, compare the sun rays with all the living entities. We all came from Krishna. He is our source. We are eternally dependent on him. Yet we are as eternal as him. Just like sun doesn't exist alone, he exists along with the sun rays. Similarly, Krishna doesn't exist alone. He exists along with all the living beings who are his parts, who are his amshas. So, sun rays are as permanent as sun. Similarly, we are as eternal as Krishna. Yet, sun rays came from the sun, so we came also from Krishna. So there is never a time where we become equal to Krishna or superior to Krishna. There is never a time where sun rays become equal to sun or sun rays become superior to sun. Sun rays are always subordinate to sun, dependent on sun. Similarly, all of us are eternally dependent on Krishna. We can never become God. We can never surpass God. We can never become equal to God. Krishna is asamordhva. Asama urdhva. Asama means no one is equal to him. Urdhva means no one is superior to him. Similarly, although some people may believe that we are God, we are gods, actually we are not GODS gods. We are GOD, first phase gods. Means we belong to God. We belong to Krishna. We are not Krishna. We belong to Krishna. Qualitatively, we are similar to Krishna. Quantitatively, we are different from Krishna. Acknowledging the distinction is very important. That's why Krishna is saying in the last three shlokas, there are Kshara living entities, conditioned souls, Akshara living entities, liberated souls. And I'm beyond both. I'm superior to both. They both are dependent on me. They both came from me, right? Now you see, there may be a small lamp in your home, and that lamp, little flame of lamp, can produce some energy, some heat, some light, but it is limited. But there is huge fire. It also generates heat and light, but it is more in quantity. For example, in winter you feel very cold. Sometimes people go in front of some fire and then get some heat. Uh, but can you do that? Can you get similar warmth and heat from a small candle flame, from small ghee lamp or oil lamp? You cannot get it. So blazing fire is always superior to a tiny flame of candle or a lamp. Similarly, Krishna is always superior to the living entities, but qualitatively they're same. Hmm. Right? And of course, Krishna is superior to blazing fire also. Krishna is incomparable. Krishna is superior to the sun also. Mhm. He is the source of sun. So now, knowing the spiritual nature of all living entities, let's respect everyone. Since all living beings are souls, they are parts of Krishna, they are spiritual in nature, we respect everyone. Yet, we worship the Supreme Lord Krishna only. Uh, and we respect everyone. We respect every living entity because they are ultimately connected to Krishna, whether they're squirrels or ants or pigeons or rabbits or dogs or cows or human beings. We respect everyone. They're all spiritual in nature, yet Krishna is the source of all of them. Krishna is the maintainer of all of them. We worship Krishna. Just like we respect all the citizens in a kingdom. But king has a special position. He is superior to all of them. He is the supreme. And Krishna is the supreme king, king of all kings. And the absolute truth is realized in three phases. As all of us know, Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. So in the previous shloka, Krishna spoke about Paramatma, an expansion of Bhagavan who stays within the hearts of all living entities. Right? And Bhagavan is the Supreme Lord who is the source of Brahman and Paramatma. What is Brahman? Brahman is the bodily effulgence of Krishna. Paramatma is an expansion of Krishna. Paramatma is above the Kshara and Akshara living entities, and Krishna is above Paramatma also. Krishna is the source of Paramatma also. Krishna as Paramatma exists in every living entity's heart. In fact, Krishna as Paramatma exists within the non-moving entities also. But Krishna is one. Paramatmas are so many, but Krishna is one. And the Krishna and the Supreme Lord Krishna also manifests in so many avatars, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, so many avatars. And Krishna is so supreme that he can give liberation even to demons who came to kill him. Krishna liberated Putana, Krishna liberated Shishupal, Krishna liberated many other demons. And Krishna is complete in all qualities. He is supremely attractive. He is infinitely beautiful, infinitely strong, infinitely knowledgeable, infinitely wealthy, infinitely famous, infinitely renounced. Yet he is very merciful and sweet. Krishna is full in all six opulences and all full in 64 qualities. So, why devotees should worship Krishna? There's enough reason is there. Uh, Krishna is not a small saint. Saintly people are worshipable, but Krishna is not a mere saint. Teachers are worshipable, but Krishna is not a mere teacher. Powerful people in this world are worshipable, but Krishna is not a mere powerful person. He is a supreme person. He is the supreme source of everything, supreme teacher of everyone, Jagat Guru. Krishna is the maintainer of everyone. So Krishna deserves the highest worship. That's why in the Rajasuya sacrifice, Yudhishthira Maharaj honored Krishna by giving him Agra Puja, the first worship. Although there are so many Brahmarshis and Rajarshis and Devarshis and Devatas and Brahmanas and sages in Yudhishthira Maharaj's assembly, all the Pandavas chose to worship Krishna alone. Mhm. So Krishna is the source of everything, as mentioned repeatedly in the Bhagavad Gita and many other scriptures. Deepachareva hidasantara mabhyupetya. Uh, like Krishna is the original candle from with whom all other candles were lit. So this is mentioned in the Brahma Samhita. I think all of you are aware of this analogy. So in short, this sloka describes how Krishna is Purushottama. So this chapter is Purushottama Yoga, and Krishna is the Purushottama. And this whole chapter gives us a lot of inspiration to understand Krishna's divinity and inspiration to practice bhakti to reconnect with Krishna. In short, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's our dearest friend. Therefore, let's worship him. Let's try to please him. Let's try to act in ways that bring him pleasure, and let's try to reunite with him. That's the message. So last two shlokas are there. In the next 2 days, we'll discuss these two shlokas and we'll complete our Purushottama Yoga series. Thank you very much. Granthara Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.